it's your girl faeriequeens here, and welcome back to the 5th episode of the Test Realm NOVUS walkthrough. In the last episode, we completed the Stone of Heaven, and that is where we defeated Tung-Ok the Mustache Horse. Well, we are now here in the Nucleo, I think, and we just saw Design. We haven't spoken to him yet though, so without any further ado, let's get into the video.
Apologies for my silence. I have not been myself, not completely. Indeed, it seems I have been split into several shards, several frames of mind. Each frame is an impulse, an unconscious fragment of myself, and each seems to innately reflect the peoples who inhabit its shard. See, this frame on the Stone of Heaven, as you call it, turned Tung-Ok's toxic dreams into reality. But it was reflex. I didn't do it consciously. I wanted to join the spiral, to become a new thing in the everything. I blended shapes and magic to create what I wanted to be. Something for everyone. I think this is why the world synthesizer fragmented me so. Everyone wants something different. And in this fragmented state, I am weakened. I feel the other shards, but I can't see or control them. They are contorted by contradictory whims, and thus I am twisted into incompatible shapes. These exertions are straining me. These quiet tensions cause stress, which manifests as creatures, monsters, enemies. Help me expand my frame of mind. Open frames on other shards to connect me to myself, strengthening me, mind and body, to deny evil wants. I wish to join the Everything Wizard, but right now the Everything is tearing me apart. Please, help me.
I took Tung-Ok back to Kathmandu and returned to find you staring blankly at this thing. Also, the sky changed. Seemed to be more of those breaches Tung-Ok was using to attack Kathmandu, but they're looking toward Conatus? What happened? Frame of mind, huh? And now you need to find more? Maybe the people in Conatus can guide you there. Wish I could help. But Kathmandu's in rough shape. I think I need to help them rebuild. As they would say, our strings disentangle here. Unless you want to come down and lend a hand. Otherwise, thank you, Wizard, for showing an old warrior there are still adventures to be had.
Wizard, you must help me. They refuse to leave. Marleybone, Polaris, Monquista, and Valencia have all gathered in that large tent to discuss permanent settlement. I don't care about Kathmandu. I mean, I do care. Of course I care. I've no doubt Mubu can handle it. We have to save the settlers of Novus. Like I told you before, this world is a trap. It leeches off them, absorbs them, becomes them. You spoke to it? What did it say? They are dividing it? Causing it stress? Which leads to creatures like Urks? What monsters will it create if stress turns into rage? Quickly, we must warn the spiral powers of the danger. To the conference tent!
It looks like this might be a solo battle.
Oh, it's the tiger again. You deal with her, right? I've had my fill of apocalyptic rhetoric for one day.
Very well. In the name of the Free People's Republic of Pinguinonia, shining jewel of Polari, I hereby order you to scoot.
But that is what I am saying. We must all scoot. Scoot for our lives. The world itself cries out for us to scoot. Can't you hear it scream?
My friends, allow me. In Valencia, we have a most effective method for resolving all disputes of this nature. Arm yourselves for now. We duel!
Okay, I guess it's not solo because Anthony was able to port, but I don't know why I'm dueling them. Oh my god, I forgot to put my pet and my wand on.
This matter is now settled. What is it precisely we were settling?
The wizard and I bring portents of doom.
Yes, of course. Carry on. Bring your portents inside.
I say, sir? Really?
They won the duel. My hands are tied. Go on now, into the tent.
You demand that we pay you taxes to settle the lands that have appeared in our skies? Absurd!
The skies are immaterial. What matters is who got there first. Our forces braved storms and ley lines, while yours huddled in fear. We left flags.
Flags are not legally binding. And now contracts, yes. A paper is immutable. Paper with the names are written on it, that's a true law.
Indeed. And we have signed no such paper. Thus, the Marleabonian claim is rejected.
You have no authority.
Stop!
Nor do you. Not over us, not over the Valencians, not over the groves of the exalted banana. Our presence is clearly a sacred mandate. Yours, but ego.
Stop this! I too serve a sacred order, and I have connections few can understand. You must trust me when I say this world is angry. Tell them, wizard.
And this design is imprinted by our desires. Fascinating. If each shard manifests a different empire, this conflict must be quite stressing, no?
Superstitious drivel. Let us be civilized, or at least as much as you lot can manage. And it gets no more civilized than first come, first served.
Ah, mighty Valencia serves no one, and you haven't assaulted our honor. I challenge you, sir, to a duel, to the dueling tent.
Did they even hear the part about conflict causing the world stress?
I don't think they heard that part. Or they didn't care.
And if I'm being honest, not the best sculptures I've seen.
Sir, surely you do not insult the majesty of Valencian stonework.
Insulted he has, and such insults cannot stand. Into the dueling tent.
Did you notice, friends? The ground shook as you... And they're already inside the tent. Great.
And now, have I at you?
Right. So, wizard, I gave it some thought, and I believe there may be merit to your theory about conflict creating stress and monsters.
Okay, time for a solo boss fight. Okay, so I just had to flee because I was literally only doing 500 damage, and apparently I have to change the bubble that he puts up. So if you guys are here watching this trying to figure out how to beat this boss, you have to change the bubble. You should also definitely bring in powers while questing in Novus, because this world is super weakness heavy.
Fine about to be sure, but I suppose we cannot have such stress creatures popping up with every disagreement, no?
No, that would get rather cumbersome. The little Urk things already scurrying about New Vicorgia are difficult enough. Fortunately, I have a solution even you lot can appreciate. Let us discuss it with the others. Come along now. Welcome. As a representative of the great empire of Marleybone, I have graciously elected not to pursue territorial rights for the time being.
Yes, how very gracious of you. All it took was a little earthquake to make you see reason.
Until we can find a peaceful manner through which to solidify our rightful claim, it seems unwise to make waves, as it were.
So you now know how dangerous, how angry this place is. It bleeds stress monsters onto your streets. You must all leave it to rot in the sky.
Not at all! As long as we don't fight, the world stays calm and its riches ours to plunder. And now, if this is settled, I must prepare for our governor.
You fools! You meddle in matters that are beyond you. You are but animals playing with a lightning rod, and it will burn you all.
Wizard, might I have a word? I do not think we have been properly introduced. Citizen Maxine Rochepierre, hero of La Resistance and leader of the new Polaris.
Technically, Red Rosa heads the Citizens' Assembly, ma'am.
Quiet you! You garmless gophers! Ptui, I spit at your name! But a wizard. Now there is a name respected in Polaris. So when you say this world, this design, create lands in our image and for our use, I listen. Come with me to our shard, oui? There is a problem for which I think you are uniquely suited. Come, come. You too, you gargantuan lummox! You blocker of the sun, you!
That poor Moose. That is so sad. I kind of like her though. She's a girl boss. Okay, we are on to the next area of Novus.
Behold, wizard. La Ville Rose. A floating paradise over Pinguinonia this is. A world without kings or czars. A land of the citizens, free of walrusks.
A land that's starving, ma'am.
Silence your future wall ornament, you mercenary swine! You servant of the old czars! But we have a slight starvation problem. We were propelled here, you see, via cannons. The Penguin Navy being occupied elsewhere. Food sometimes comes the same way, and it sometimes, misses. There is, of course, Mirum fish, but... well, they have shoes. Nobody wants to eat fish with shoes. Is fish with shoes even edible? Je ne sais pas. Also, they bite. Go on, see for yourself.
The frame is behind the table.
Design?
You see, it bit at you. Food that bites back is not food at all. The speaking is new, though. They've never done that before. Regardless, they must be replaced with less talky-walky fish. Simple fish, like delicious Valencian snapper. Perhaps you have a way to do this? A frame of mind? No, we have seen no such thing. But I wonder...
Maybe the talking fish was actually Dazine reaching out, citizen. It did mention a frame, eh?
I was just about to say that, you vitamin-deficient lackwit! Désolé, wizard. The Moussetars once oppressed us for the walrusks. Some retain their rudeness to penguins. But he is right about the fish. The frame is behind the table, it said. Perhaps it means sur la café table. It was the very first thing we built when we settled in. Go now, talk to its proprietor.
This area is really, really pretty. I love the roses.
Bienvenue to Sur la Café Table, the hippest and edgiest café in all the Spiral, and the beating heart of La Via Rose's theater district. Oh no, my café! The earthquake is crumbling it! Quickly, there are people trapped inside! Someone must rescue them!
It doesn't look like it's crumbling to me.
Hip hip! There are bizarre and bewildering monsters over there? They are so confusing! Merci, citizen! But there are more people trapped in the next room!
The evil snowball thing is crowing at me! Make it stop! Merci. I will report this crumbling cafe to the assembly. No, that is not my feather. It is too orange. There was a very tall person in a strange uniform sitting over there before the shaking. But it seems he left, and I very much wish to follow suit.
Désolé, wizard. I don't know anything about feathers. I was out here all night, and no picture frames either. I want to like this place. C'est chic, no? But it has been only trouble since we arrived. Food shortages, fish that wear shoes, and that fool who started fires. What is wrong with this world?
There's a lot wrong with this world, Isabel.
It's not a world. It's a being from beyond everything known. A living black hole that seeks to absorb life itself.
Oui? Très edgy. Perhaps I will stick around a while longer.
Earthquakes? Who was fighting? I specifically ordered peace. If I find out who was fighting, they will get the back of my fin. There. That should settle things down. Huh. It was probably Monkeystons anyway. Very temperamental, spreading their drama to our shores. We had a saboteur too. A Marleybonian fire starter. Their government called her criminal. Our ambassador is over there spitting at them anyway. You wish to speak to the fiend? Why? Her fires are quenched and she is imprisoned. No. We must continue the hunt for the frame of mind. You found nothing by Sur le Café Table? Perhaps we need more clues. Fight the Mirums and see what they say.
Back with the talking fish again.
Where the ice stands, glub, glub, glub.
Where the ice stands gloob? What does it mean? It means nothing. Ice does not gloob, fish gloob.
I might have an idea.
You have no ideas, you hirsute Kotorak. No, we must think about this. Very well, wizard. I suppose I can take you to meet a saboteur while I think. I don't know why you're so interested. Orange feather. She was a dog. She has no feathers. But have it your way. Come along.
That poor moose. He is getting severely bullied.
Behold, the nouveau Bastille. We found this giant fish head building when we arrived and just rolled with it. Once, the Bastille was a symbol of our oppression. Penguin citizens were falsely imprisoned by walrusks and their Moussitar mercenaries. But we slipped our chains and bound our enemies in our place. Isn't that so?
Pay's not bad.
Now, the citizens are the kings. The kings are in the Bastille. And the Spiral will see us for what we really are. But I digress. Go inside, wizard. We will await you here.
Ooh. Oh my god. I'm in, like, a jail cell.
Oi! About time you lot came to spring me! Oh, sorry, mate. I was thinking of someone else. What can I do for you? I'm a dog of war, ain't I? Got recruited to start some fires here. Well, I'm an honest sort of lady. What can I say? The birds caught me right and plain. I don't hold a grudge. I'll go. Ah, you got me all wrong, mate. I ain't the know-the-plan type. More the disposable inchman type. And I'm comfortable with that. Orange feather? Look, I don't know nothing about no blokes with no orange feathers. I got my orders from, Benedict something. Yeah, that sounds right. Ooh, shouldn't you go deal with that? Being the big hero wizard that you are? I'll be here if you want to chat some more.
Salah! Another earthquake. Who is bringing this stress into my world? It came from the residential island. Quickly, wizard. Go do heroic things.
Help! Help! My husband is trapped in the house with a monster! A strange tiger went in after him! Oh, I don't know if that is a good thing.
Why would that be a good thing?
See what happens when you don't listen to your spiritual leaders, wizard? Dasein attacks us again!
You are going to save me, oui? Merci. My wife, tell me, is she safe?
She's outside.
Très bien. Many mercies again.
You should look for any other damage, wizard. I will see to him.
My husband is safe! Bien! But there is another problem! My twin brother, whom I didn't meet until adulthood because of complex family tensions, but with whom I have become very close, is trapped! Specifically, in that house there, with a monster!
So, are you going to save me or not?
Working on it. Oh, wizard, took you long enough. Care to lend a hand?
Here we go again, saving the day.
Seen enough yet, wizard?
I have.
Wizard, what are you doing? No, I don't think that crack looks out of place. There was just an earthquake. Of course it's out of place. No, wizard, do not go and investigate it!
I investigate everything.
Aw, nuts! The jig is up! I told the boss we shouldn't stick around after we cast those spells he gave us.
You wanted to know how well they worked. The intruders don't look that tough. Just, you know, get them.
This ain't just any intruder. This is the wizard.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. I'd recognize that face anywhere.
Look, I'll get him myself, and I'll show you this isn't the wizard.
This is the wizard. It's me.
You know, I think this might be the wizard.
Oh, for the love of... Let's just get out of here before they figure out what we've been doing.
You know, I think this might be the wizard.
Yeah.
I dare say I think they discovered our little ploy.
Shut up and get them!
Right. So the other chap ran off. This is awkward. No doubt you have many questions. Ah, yes, indeed. I summoned the demon monkeys against Puerto Nuevo. And yes, I was Cabal all along. All dogs of war are, you see. But it isn't as bad as it sounds. The boss leading this mission can explain. I think you know him. He's been chanting your name since you arrived.
Dude, that boss battle took forever. I cannot believe how many weakness spammers there are here in Novus, you guys. It is insane.
So, Wizard, you came looking for the cause of the earthquakes, the sabotage across Novus, and all you found is me. I've been thinking about our last battle since Caramel. You humiliated me in Le Bon Bon Mo. I told you I would get stronger, and I have. I farmed evil magma peas and couch potatoes until my hands grew raw. I searched for hours for the perfect reagents to craft my weapons. And I have a pet! Now you face your equal, wizard. You face the Divine Kabbalist!
Well, hopefully this battle doesn't take as long.
I hate this gang! I'm joining up with a pirate crew. Yes, the Cabal made the demon monkeys in Puerto Nuevo, tainted the wells in New Vicorgia. We hired Booth and connected him to Tungak. And yes, we're behind the earthquakes here in La Ville Rose, inspired by recent events in Conatus. I have no idea why we did all this. Maybe another Kabbalist does. I didn't care. I just came here to defeat you. So much for having dreams.
Am I in the what? Cabal? I ain't never heard of no cabal.
Oh, very well. You, as they say, got me. I am indeed Cabal. Good show.
The Dogs of War themselves are a Cabal invention used to disguise our presence while we scare everyone off this world.
Because it's dangerous, that's why.
Our leaders brought us here because they know firsthand how corrosive this world is.
It warps space and magic, changes the fundamental laws of the spiral as casually as you change your hat. It must be destroyed, or at least isolated.
We aren't your enemies this time, Wizard. We want what you want. We want to protect the spiral as it is. Help us. Talk to the leaders of the settlements here. Convince them to leave.
So, the quakes were not caused by design, but by this mysterious cabal? All of them? Or just here? I see. So this cabal has been watching us. They saw design's tantrum in Conatus and tried to replicate it here. And they say it's for our own good? Are we sure they are not working with the Marlebonian government? No. True. They did the chocolate in the wells. At any rate, their agents are either scattered or captured. Victory is ours this day!
Ma'am, there is still the small matter of starvation. Remember, we're out of food.
Silence, you contemptible club of contrariness! But, oui, I am indeed quite peckish. Forget this cabal. We must find the frame of mind. We had 2 hints to its location, but we need more. The fish know things. Make them tell us.
Back at it with the fish once again.
Where the cold forms a rose.
Behind the table, where the ice stands gloob, and where the cold forms a rose. Those are our clues. But what do they mean?
They could mean...
Silence, you lumbering, clip-clopping clod! I have it. The first clue does indeed indicate sur le café table, or an island behind it. But which?
Maybe that one with the standing ice spires and the frozen rose?
Maybe that one with the standing ice spires and the frozen rose. Magnifique! I have solved the riddle. I will arrange for a boat from the theater district, Wizard. Take it to the frame of mind and ask your design for Valencian snapper.
Here's the frame of mind again.
2 frames of mind connected now to the central Conatus. I feel more whole. Je suis the stone of heaven and La Vie Rose, and each is moi.
Okay guys, that is the end of this episode. We are getting closer to finishing La Ville Rose. We have not completed it yet, but this area is super long. So far though, it is beautiful. Definitely one of my favorite areas graphics wise. What do you guys think? I'll see you in the next one. Bye!